So I'm sure y'all heard that Donald Trump ordered a release of alien and UFO files. People call it a distraction from the Epstein files, but I personally feel like this is something that he's mandated to do due to the fact that the Galactic Federation is working through Trump to pretty much drain the swamp, all right? And I'm going to explain what that means. Now, I'm not an advocate for Trump by any means, all right? I don't care about Democrat or Republic. I just care about facts. And when you talk about draining the swamp, in my eyes, I view it as a metaphor for exposing the reptilians. When you think about the swamp, what do you see? You see a bunch of crocodiles, alligators, as well as snakes, which are your reptilians. And when you think about the government, most are unaware that the individuals that appear to look human that run the world, your world leaders, are actually extraterrestrial biological entities that utilize bioholographic projection technology that bend light photons to hide their true appearance. And this is not just your world leaders, this also applies to the celebrities as well. A lot of your favorite celebrities are not human. There was an episode of The Simpsons where Homer pulled the mask off of the politicians and exposed that they were extraterrestrial biological entities. And it's important to know that the creator of The Simpsons is a chrononaut, which means time traveler. The reason they're exposing it now is because we're in an age of Aquarius and everything has to come to the surface. All of the lies that were hidden in the dark have to come to the surface now. We have all these people talking about the Epstein files, but nobody really is making mention that Epstein is not even human. Epstein is also an extraterrestrial biological entity. There are several accounts of people seeing Epstein actually shapeshift into a reptilian. The fact of the matter is most of the politicians that we've been seeing, I'll say for this app, have been replacements. You can't tell me this is the same person. Some allege that around 2019, Joe Biden, the original Joe Biden, was unalived in a firing squad in Guantanamo Bay for crimes against humanity, along with his wife, as well as individuals such as Hillary Clinton, I'll say again, allegedly for this act. Most are unaware that this whole time we've been caught in the middle of a cosmic war. This is how most of your politicians and world leaders actually look, as well as celebrities, football players, etc. We're talking about greys and reptilians that utilize technology to shapeshift. They put it right in our face. This is why if you heighten the contrast on a dollar, you would see a gray, aka a zeta reticulan, right on a dollar. What most don't realize about this picture of the gray when you heighten the contrast is it's actually stolen from ancient Kemetic pantheon. This is the representation of Osiris. This is the personification of the falcon or the hawk, which is the pineal gland, the cosmic gateway to higher dimensional realms. This is what they fear, cosmic family. This is what they fear. And they're communicating amongst each other. These are extraterrestrials that fear us actually tapping in to our extraterrestrial epigenetic storage to access that cosmic gateway. I'm gonna go back to that picture. If you look at this picture here, you see it's an eagle. It appears to be an eagle, right? Which was actually stolen from the falcon, which is the personification of Osiris. And then when you heighten the contrast, you clearly see the pineal gland with the flower of life in the center, all right? This is primarily because the pineal gland is that cosmic gateway. It's your spiritual key to higher dimensions. And again, the pineal is the seat of the soul. All right, this is why they fluoridate all our water, why we need to get to decalcifying the pineal gland with things like lion's mane, haritaki, begin flushing all of the metals out of our body with chlorophyll to prepare for the solar flash, to begin fasting. I haven't ate yet today, all right? To begin fasting and purging ourselves of all low vampiric parasitic organisms that keep us entrenched in a root and sacral chakra and stop Kundalini energy from rising. They fear us fully activating. Their objective is to attack the pineal and suppress DNA activation. I recommend utilization of Ayurvedic herbs like haritaki. Haritaki contains phenolic compounds like tubologic and gallic acids, which cleanse the gut as well as decalcify and activate the pineal gland. I do have the haritaki capsules and powder available on Holistic Remedies, link in bio. If you're someone that may have taken a jab or know someone that took the jab around the time they were making us wear masks and stand 6 feet apart, if you know what I mean, then I recommend utilization of pine needle tea. Pine needle tea is very rich in antioxidants, vitamin A and vitamin C, and it contains a chemical constituent called shikimic acid that's phenomenal for purging the system. I do have the pine needle tea available on Holistic Remedies, link in bio. Very important that we try to get out in sun gaze as well. They've been utilizing deceptive polar vortex technology to try to keep us indoors. But those that can get outdoors, even if it is cold, if you see sun, if you see raw out, get out there and try to sun gaze, because your pineal gland actually reprocesses ultraviolet light and it stimulates the magnetites, dendrites, and calcites, which are the piezoelectric crystals that are cosmic antennas. Also very important that we begin purging our system with chlorophyll to remove the metals to prepare for the great solar flash. The toxic metals is what prevents melanogenesis, and it makes it very difficult to handle the sun, with the lead, the cadmium, the mercury, the barium, and the thallium circulating through your bloodstream. The vegan chlorophyll complex that I have available on Holistic Remedies is 4 times stronger than standard chlorophyll, and all you need is 1 dropper for the 16 ounces of spring, distilled, or alkaline water. Once the swamp is completely drained, we're gonna have the ability of completely seeing these entities for what they truly are. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to Ascension.